Hey guys, this is Hipster Prince, Mini Harry Game Mode, and today we will be doing preview and first thoughts on a game called Trick Shot. I love the cartoon on the front cover. It looks so fun and I'm already wanting to play it. Obviously this is a prototype, so the things in this video that you see might be a bit different when it comes out on Kickstarter on May 7th. I love the detail on this. As you can see, you can even see he has a plaster on his beard where he's been injured. And also, as I said about the minis earlier, that's a sneak preview of what they're going to look like. I've just finished playing this game and I've enjoyed it. I played it with my dad, Hipster King.
Hey! Behind the camera today.
And he really enjoyed it as well. It's a game for children and adults, so back it and I hope you enjoy it.
Hipster King here. My thoughts on Trick Shot. I really enjoyed it. I always love playing with the Hipster Prince. He's brilliant at playing games and we always have a really good time playing games together. And this one, it's our first time ever playing a preview, so we were really excited this morning when we were able to get up and get on going with this. So what do we think of Trick Shot? Well, as Greg has already said, we really like all the things that he really liked. I also loved. Now, this game is brilliant, particularly for kids, because it is a push your luck game. It is all about the dice roll.
He said it!
So what happened was, I got it right this time. I usually can't say push your luck. That's twice, 2 in a row. I'm not going to try again because that truly would be pushing my luck. Oh, we did it 3 times and still going. So basically what you have to do, you choose what you're going to do in terms of your actions. You can move, you can pass the puck around, you can shoot. If you're next to somebody, you can check, which means you can try and take the puck away from them. And it all comes down to the roll of a dice. If you roll a fail, obviously you try the pass but it doesn't quite work, or you try the shoot and you miss. But you also can obviously succeed depending on what you roll. They've got another couple of rolls in there which are really, really useful. So you've got a kind of an almost fail where basically the opponent gets a chance to move one of their characters even though your move was successful. So what that can do is obviously they can see what you're trying to do and then attempt to block or reposition their characters to make your next move more difficult. And you can also rebound. So what happens if you miss and rebound? The puck goes further away than you'd want it to, so it's more difficult on your next turn to get back up. But the whole thing with the push your luck, what happens next? So I roll a fail. It's not all over. I can choose to flip one of my team cards. I've got 3 team cards sitting in the sort of reserve area, and if I flip one of those, I regain some stamina and I'm able to roll any of my failed dice again. But with only 3 of these cards to have a chance of flipping, here I go, flip it over and exhaust them. I've only got 3 chances at re-rolling and I need to decide, do I just give up and end my turn with that fail, or do I keep going and keep going? So it's a really difficult choice as to whether you're going to keep going and try and get that move off that you wanted to, or risk just ending your turn. At the start of a new turn, what you can do is choose to not move or play an action and reset all your players in the reserve area, so that obviously you've got more chances on your next turn, but that gives your opponent kind of a free go to have an attack against you. There are additional rules in there that we're looking forward to doing some more playing on, where there are some additional cards that allow you to do some different types of tackling and a few extra moves. We'll maybe once we play it with the Hairy Game Lords, we'll probably talk a little bit more about those as well. But in terms of for first play, really, really enjoyed this. It came down to literally the last roll of the dice. I was winning 2-1. Gregor had managed on his final turn to move the puck into a position where he was able to shoot, because there were only a few shots when there are only a few squares on the board where you can actually score from, because of the way that you have to move the puck. And he had 2 rolls left. He rolled a fail, which meant he only had 1 chance to roll. Was I going to win? I was hopeful. I was drumming on the table. Come on. Gregor rolls the dice. He doesn't roll a fail. The ball hits the back of the net. The hooter sounds. And the hipster prince managed to pull it back to 2-2. We then invented a new round where we had a penalty shootout and rolled dice against each other. We had 5 attempts. I scored 1. Hipster Prince scored 5, and absolute trouncing in the penalty shootout. I love push your luck games, particularly with children, because you haven't got that level of strategy that you can outsmart them with. It is down to the luck of the draw and how much you're willing to chance it. We had a great time playing Trick Shot. It's coming out on Kickstarter soon. I'll leave Gregor to bring his final thoughts. I'm going to kick out, but I would definitely be thinking, I would be wanting you, and I will be wanting to back this on Kickstarter. Give it a go, take a look at it, it's a lot of fun.
There we go, thank you, Hipster King. The last thing I can say about it is, buy it!